It's Steve and Penny here. Hello.
Hello.
Quick update for you. What is it, Penny?
Well, we're very proud to announce that this year, 2025, we have been shortlisted for the final awards for Personnel Today Learning and Development Supplier of the Year, which is a fantastic category to be in.
We were in it last year.
Well, we
were
were
finalists. We didn't win, but never mind. So that was for our work with Shawbrook Bank. This year, it's for our work with the College of Policing.
Yeah, we ran a short programme for them covering workplace confidence for the future executive leaders of the police forces across England and Wales. We also did mastermind groups, which is peer-to-peer mentoring, and articulating their vision for policing.
We'll find out in November whether we've won.
Do you think I can get away with wearing the same outfit?
I'm wearing the same outfit.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
Even though I'm a bit too slim for it now.
Oh yeah, you need to have it taken in a bit.
I originally got it for our 2022 awards ceremony.
You were quite
Lloyds
a lot
Bank.
bigger then.
So wish us luck.
Good luck. Hi, I'm Penny Haslam. This time on the podcast, it's just a win-win. It's creating a network of like-minded colleagues, and the excitement and the enthusiasm from the members is enormous. We are discussing colleague-driven learning and development. Now, this is really interesting if you are in a position of leading an organisation or leading a team and, you can't quite satisfy everybody all of the time with what they need in the learning and development space. So yeah, you might be an L&D lead, you might be in HR, and people come to you and say, I really need to know about this, I need to learn this. But maybe budgets are tight, or maybe there's just not capacity to get everyone the learning that they want. We could just dump that all into the bucket of challenges, right? So it'd be gorgeous to be able to send everybody on courses all the time and get them learning, but it's not always possible. Now, I have been speaking this week with a group of people who are self-learning, right? So this is about colleague-driven learning and development. So this is a colleague group who self-assembled with a bit of a nudge from the L&D person. And they have over 100 members now. And they are dedicated to learning about presentations and speaking. So I was brought in to do a session for them online about some of the structure that I use in my talks and how to be coherent, but also how to handle nerves. And it was brilliant. It was such a good group. They were so excited to be learning on this topic. They knew each other a lot as well. So they'd been working with each other a bit on just doing short little presentations and getting some feedback. And now they were taking the learning a bit higher. A bit higher? Well, a bit more in depth is probably the right phrase to use. And, it's a curious thing because it wasn't a particularly unusual or disruptive sort of an organisation. It's an insurance firm, right? They've got 3,000 employees around the world. And the insurance firm, the employees are like, yeah, we want to know about presentations. We don't feel great doing them. We're not sure that we're getting them right. We could do with polishing and going from okay to compelling to even brilliant. Who knows where it could go? So it started off with one of the employees, one of the colleagues going to the L&D person and going, hey, what have we got on presentations? Because I want to improve my presentations. Have we got a course that I can do? And what they had on the learning platform was all right, but it was more of an introductory kind of like clear your throat before you speak. Don't walk around. It's very basic. And they really needed something a bit more. So with a couple of other colleagues, they got the ball rolling and they founded a group. And the insurance firm is called Beazley, and that's with a Z or a Z, Beazley. And this group is called Beazpoke. I love that. And the excitement and the enthusiasm from the members, who, as I say, are now 100 strong, is enormous. Imagine the power of that in your place. It's really cheap. It's just time, right? And a bit of effort on the communication front. Not a big deal. They started off with small groups of 6, presenting to each other, just 2 minutes about themselves. They then have merged a couple of the groups, so there's groups of 12 now. who are, you're speaking for 2 or 3 minutes now in front of larger groups, and they've got the stabilizers on. They're setting off on the learning how to ride a bike journey. And at the moment, they've got their stabilizers on, and soon they're going to be flying down the road, just absolutely flying. So my input was, a little bit more advanced from a professional, tips and tricks side of things. But yeah, they got it. And it was so nice, like preaching to the converted and being, and to people who are as enthusiastic about presenting as I am. And I have been, over the last 10, 11 years, I've really lent into learning about it like an A-level or, I might like to think masters now, actually. But sort of really seeing it as a learning journey, not as I can't do presentations or I can do presentations. And they've really run with that idea. So I love that. So Beazpoke is exemplar as to how to do employee learning groups. So it's a special interest group, essentially, isn't it? The benefits, you can imagine, can't you? I mean, not only do you learn some skills and develop in your own way, you build your confidence because you're suddenly able to do it and you're supported by the people around you. They're not going to criticize you and be horrible about you. They're going to go, yeah, go on, you can do it. You're going to get help with real sort of live workplace issues, workplace challenges. You might do a presentation and head back to the group and go, hey, it went really well, or it didn't, or this is what I think I could have done better. You're going to get feedback, which is going to be nice, critical friend feedback. And of course, in of itself, it's creating a network of like-minded colleagues. And in of itself, you are raising your profile. It's just a win-win. And of course, these groups don't need to be about presenting, although that's a really practical one to think of. It might be that you've got groups that can form around other interests, like understanding the 4 or 5 generations that we work together, that we work amongst, multi-generational working. How can we form groups, or what I call mastermind groups, actually, to look at that and understand each other. It might be that you've got managers who are new in post, who want to have a sort of supportive group for problem solving, real live time, real time workplace challenges being solved. Or, hey, sales skills. What I did this week it worked well because, or I'm struggling with this, or my mindset isn't quite right, or I'm feeling underconfident, or, how would you build your sales team up through this masterminding or this special interest group method? Or it might be pitches even. Why not form pitch club if you're in a business that's going out on the road and pitching all the time? Why work alone? So that has inspired me enormously, the brilliant insurance firm Beazley and their Beazpoke, having a massive impact on culture as well. So, and interestingly, we're doing some academic evaluation of the power of mastermind groups with Northumbria University at the moment. And the early indication is that they are a force to be reckoned with. Why not? Why should people work in isolation when they could be learning from each other and benefiting in so many ways? So I have actually put together a brilliant step-by-step how-to guide. It's free to starting a mastermind group at your place. So, how to get it going, how to seed the idea, how to build momentum, how to run them when they're actually happening, and how to keep them going. And interestingly, how to exit it. It's quite a good one, isn't it? Join something, you actually want to know how to leave it as well in case it's not for you. That's reasonable. So you could look in the show notes. There's a full link to that on how to do it. A full link, I should hope so, right? If you go to the show notes, there's a direction to find that. Or you could just Google Bit Famous mastermind groups. Easy as that. Mastermind groups are genius. Go ahead, set one up, see how it goes, and let me know. Thanks for listening.